V8 Supercars at the 2012 Formula One Etihad Airways Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. That's Ferrari World nearby. We're at Yas Island. 7 hotels in this vicinity. We're 30 minutes from Abu Dhabi, 45 minutes from Dubai. And you can see this extraordinary complex.
As the cars roll out now for qualifying, very important session this one, Croppo, because only 20 minutes to get this done and establish good positions for the 3 races over the weekend. And this is now as many tyres as you can throw at cars in 20 minutes will determine how you lob.
This track is incredibly smooth. The material used for the surface, the aggregate, was actually shipped from Shropshire in the UK when they opened it back in 2009, and it evolves substantially over the weekend. So when the cars first went out in the first 2 practice sessions, pretty slippery, but it'll progressively get better and better through the weekend. Mikasalo, top left of screen in the white t-shirt. On the left is Campbell Little, Grant McPherson on the extreme right, engineer for Will Davison, and in the middle there is Tim Edwards from Ford Performance Racing. They're watching their man Will Davison, who so far this year's achieved 5 Armour All pole positions. This man on screen, Jamie Wincup's the guy that's been the master at that trade with 6 pole positions so far. And he's actually got the best time on the board, although it's just been eclipsed by Shane van Gisbergen.
So very good time straight away for Van Gisbergen, a 12.61. This is fast here through this turn 15, 16 area, and then you've got to be able to get it stopped. Look how the body language of the car using every little bit of road. And then we've seen a lot of cars off the road here as they come back to the hotel area of turn 18, now 19. And use every little bit of road on the exit right out to this Armco. See, right out to the fence there to establish the last 2 corners as 20 and 21.
Even in the background at the moment, I can still hear rear tyres chattering as the cars disconnect at the rear. So there's still a lot of people that are going to complain at the end of this qualifying session about the balance of the cars. Now, that's an 11.7 for Will Davison. P1, 11.7 provisional pole for him in race 24. That's a great performance from Van Gisbergen because it looked like he did that on his 2nd lap.
2, 1, checkered flag, checkered flag.
Race director Tim Schenken, his voice in the background there. So we're out of time now, but there's still a lot of cars to complete a lap. We're looking at Will Davison. He's on the provisional pole. And remember that it's about stringing together consistent laps.
At this point, you got all 3 P1s.
Good stuff, man. Good work. Hooked up, man. Hooked up. Loving it. Oh, man, top, man. We'll stay there, put your helmet on.
It's a great thing. I mean, new format, very unique format for all of us. So not only is the start straight at a different straight than we leave the pits, which makes it very interesting, trying to get your tyres up in half a lap. Yeah, obviously three good times were needed. So, you know, it's always a great feeling just to be the quickest over 1 lap, but to be the quickest over 3 laps, you know, it was fantastic. Credit to the guys. We didn't have hard tyres to use in practice, and sorry, we didn't have soft tyres to use in practice, so we were a bit behind the 8 ball. But as I said, I had a lot of confidence in the car after practice, and I hope I get 3 stats for that. I'm pretty proud of that and proud of my guys.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, but it's simple for the top 3. We're all the same each race, but from there on it gets a bit confusing, but really good the car was consistent, so each lap was quite quick and put us up there, but the front 2 very fast.
What are you expecting in these 12-lap races?
A lot of action. It's pretty much a sprint race. The tyres are still going to go off, but I think you see a lot of passing, a lot of aggressive moves. It should be pretty good to watch.